So a word of warning today. I don't really know how else to say this. I'm wearing red jeans. Suicide jokes never work. So today's topic is conversations. I find the concept of conversations very interesting in many respects, seeing that there are many kinds of them. You can have just a regular conversation where you know each other quite well and then you're just talking and you're happy and you're fine and no one gets murdered. Which on the other hand, you can have one-sided conversations which really suck to be caught into, and they tend to look a lot like this. Oh yeah, so I was just walking along the street the other day and this weird like homeless guy came up to me, and I thought, okay, this is kind of left of center, you know what I mean? And then he was just like, "Oi mate, do you want to play some FIFA on my PlayStation 4? And then I just thought, this dude's so high and probably from Croydon. So I then just left, and then I went to the milk bar, which is originally why I was going there. And then I think there was all the newspapers there. I don't know why, I like my information, so I've got the Age, the Herald Sun, the Australian, the American, the Ugandan, the Brazilian. I like my Brazilians. I think that was about it. And then I went home, the same homeless guy, and 3 of his mates were there, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to play 5-player co-op COD on my Xbox 370? And then I was just like, mate, it's not a circle. It's 370, it's not a circle. And then I just kind of started crying there and then. I don't know why I started crying. It's just he was just so so fucking fail that that was it, and it just made me cry forever and ever, and then I died. Another thing that kind of tends to frighten me are conversations with strangers. A few months back I was at a train station waiting for a train, and for some reason this elderly woman started talking to me, and we had a pretty airish conversation just talking about random things. I'd never met her before, and it was kind of freaked me out in some respects. And what I gathered was that from that is that a lot of people think that my high school is a private school, which is the complete opposite of what it actually is, and that in some cases being friendly can equate to being polite. For instance, when she left to go onto her train, she said something along the lines of, "Tell your parents that you did a really great job and that they raised a wonderful polite boy." Pardon the accent. And it was really strange that I left this impression on her, because normally I'm not a very sociable person in the best of situations, and it takes a very certain kind of person to actually continue a good conversation with me. So it was an unusual experience. So I've decided with these live episodes I'm going to make them more interactive. So what I want you guys to do is, in the comment section, talk about some of the weirdest conversations you've ever had. They could be anything. Just make a conversation down there. That has 2 meanings. Make a conversation. And I think that's everything. So don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe. My name is Aiden from No Risk. I hope you have a good day and stay classy.